What's up, guys? Today we've got something a little different. This was loaned in from my buddy on Instagram who sent me the Tucson, which is just too fun. I'm still spending time with this guy and putting it through its paces. But he actually sent this Tangram before the Tucson. So I'm getting around to this one now. It came in a kind of a cool package, just, stacked cardboard, but when you open it up, it's got a cutout for the knife, a cleaning cloth, and then underneath there's just a little paperwork about the actual knife. But I thought this was kind of cool, very environmentally friendly if that's your thing. I think it was kind of a cool package, so I thought I would share. So now onto the knife. This is different in regards to the fact that it is super budget friendly, super affordable, and quite impressive, actually. I have not really carried it yet. I have been carrying the Tucson quite a lot. Excuse me, but I'm going to quickly switch to the Tangram. So Tangram is made by Kaiser, but it's the Kaiser's budget-friendly family, if you will. And this one does not disappoint. And let's just get it out of the way right now. It's $34 on Amazon right now today. I'm guessing you can get it other places, but they seem to be very prolific on Amazon. So I will put a link to that down below in case anybody wants to go check this out. So let's dive right into the specs. It's 4.5 inches closed, so it's a great size. It has thumb stud or a flipper. They both work fantastically. It's 8.5 inches, just a hair over 8.5 inches in overall length, which is a perfect size for me. And this blade, I just absolutely love the shape of this blade. I am really a recurve guy. I love a good recurve. So the shape is fantastic. And the size is also good. From the edge of the scale to the tip is 3.8 inches. And the cutting edge is right about the same, just because of where we measure. The blade steel is something a little different, at least to me. This is an Ekuto 440. So it's a Japanese take on 440 stainless. So I believe it has a little more carbon than your typical 440. Don't quote me on that. I am not a metallurgist. Okay. But I've seen some other cutting tests and some people doing some sharpness tests on these. And they are pretty impressed. And I know nothing about steels. So let me tell you, I'm going to go with it. The blade thickness is 0.111. The overall thickness is 0.468 minus the clip. And the weight is 4.8 ounces. So it's super comfortable. And it runs on washers. But for $34, what do you expect? So when it came, the blade had just a tiny bit of play. Now it's perfect. I tightened up the pivot just a hair with that T8. But it'll flip perfectly also when I'm actually trying. So thumb open and flipper. And it feels really good in the hand. It's a G10 scales. That Ekuto 440 blade. Let's do kind of a close-up here of this really nice stonewash blade. I'm also a sucker for a nice stonewash, as I've said before. This thing is super sharp right out of the box. This is the G10. Really nice. Got a lanyard hole, not my thing, but okay. Nice clip. Works well in the pocket. The screw, again, I wished it would have flat screws in a deep carry clip. So that is one, small nitpick negative on it. But all in all, this thing is really, really fun. Steel liners. So it's steel and G10, and you can't really go wrong. It's really on par with, it's in that same price range of the Spyderco Tenacious. And I think it's got better action than the Spyderco Tenacious. It's got a little bit longer blade, has a better looking blade, maybe a more functional blade with that recurve. And right about the same amount, $34. And I think I got this one on Amazon with the black blade and stuff for like 54 maybe. It was either 44 or 54. I don't remember. But, and this has the CRV, CR13 MOV steel. I don't know how that compares to this Acuto 440. But I got to tell you, just the aesthetics of it, and here it is next to the Tucson. Try to give you guys some size comparisons here. And I know I'm out of order. I totally spaced on the Sharpie. We like to start with the Sharpie. But I think this so far is really the blade has got me overwhelmed. I'm kind of overwhelmed by the blade. So I've used it to cut a box, cut some paper, so I know that it is sharp. What other budgetary things do we have here? The Civivi Asticus. Again, about double the price. This is 84, 80, 79, 85, something like that, versus the 34. And you guys know the budget under $40 knives is not the range I play in, so to speak. And not that I have anything against the budget knives. I have just become a little more accustomed to the higher end knives in the collections. Spyderco Delica for size comparison. I think most of the things I'm buying are in that, several hundred to several thousand. And that does not mean that they are better. So just like in watches, I've done some, watch reviews on $25 Casio World Timers. And I've done a review on my Tag Heuer Aqua Racer at roughly $2,500. And I love them both. I wear them both. Same with the knives. Here's a $34 knife that I'm really having some fun with. And I have, not here on the table with me right now, but I have some several $1,000 knives that I also enjoy very much. So I think that's what maybe separates me a little bit from some of the other channels is my range of likes and items that I have on the channel. I just like to show everything from every price range. I'm not stuck on the high end, stuck on the budget. It's really whatever I have my hands on, whatever I can afford to buy or I want to buy, and whatever some of you wonderful viewers trust me to loan in. This was sent to me brand new from Amazon through my buddy. I think he had the company send it to me, much like my Kaiser Escort that came from Dirk Pinkerton. Again, it was, it just came brand new from the manufacturers and stuff. So, and then I have guys that just send me their collection, some of the pieces from their collection. And I'm honored that people trust me enough to send stuff in. So thank you for that. And if anybody is interested in sending things in, please shoot me an email, find me on Instagram or Facebook, Messenger, Instagram DM, and hit me up because I'm always looking for new things to bring to the table to share with the masses. So anyway, I think I have probably rambled enough, but for $34, you can't go wrong with this one. It also comes in a Coyote Tan, I think is what it is. It's a little darker than the Coyote Tan in my opinion, but I'm not sure what they call it. But I may have to pick one of these up for myself. I'm going to give it some carry time now and really see how it does day to day. So thanks for watching. I greatly appreciate you guys tuning in. And as always, have a fantastic day and stay tuned. There'll be another video tomorrow. We'll see you on the next one.